Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jay Under the Leaves and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very special haul, repot, chat, birthday talk, etc. video. Okay, so I finally got the plants that I got from my birthday extravaganza. I bought my plants. I planned it out. Actually, I knew I wanted to buy the plants from Fido Rot. I knew I wanted them to be Anthurium. So I set a budget, you feel me, for the plant shopping. And I did that. I had my fun. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So I have a range of sizes, not necessarily big ones. These are all mostly seedlings. Yeah, these are all mostly seedlings, and then also a couple sprouts, which is, but we gotta try our hand at things. So let's actually go ahead and start off with the sprouts that I got, because I don't necessarily need to show y'all like what the actual sprouts look like. They're very tiny. These are the smallest ones I have so far, actually. So I got 2 sets of Forgetii by Luxuriant sprouts. So it's literally 1 leaf sprouts on these. I am going to just swap these out of the moss, and instead of it being in moss, I'm gonna put it in tree fern, only because I don't know, like, I'm afraid moss can dry out. I'm not good with moss. I don't feel confident with moss. So I'd rather put it into like a little tree ferny situation, and then just leave them in these cups. I might even have 1 sprout each in its own individual cup, because I did get 2 other like sprout-esque things that can go into larger cups, but these are just Forgetii by Luxurians. So this is the parent plant. So here's the Forgetii and the Luxurians that I got, and I am really hoping for, with one of these, the reason I got the 2 sets instead of just 1 set, because it came as a set, is that I really hope that I get one with a closed sinus. I don't know if that is possible. I just really, look, a girl could dream, and I wanted to increase my chances there. And then also I figured if I get 4, it's very unlikely that I won't at least have 1 that lives. I'll at least have 1. So that's these. Then I got a SKG Gray. That's the mama, crossed by Brown Derby Exara. So I really liked the parent plants on this, which is why I got this one here. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really like into, I think I told you, I like a silver blush. I love like the ones that have that kind of veination where it's like bleedy and spreads out and it's like all over the place. I love that. But I'm also learning that I really like when it contrasts dark green, and that's kind of what this gives that it could turn into. So that's this one here. It's a tiny itty bitty little something. So, and then the final one is, I was supposed to get a set, but it's not actually, there's 1 missing, but that's fine. They're great people, so it was probably just like a slight error. And this is a Anthurium SKG Gray crossed with a pink lemonade. And it's also not by Power and Josh, but it's by Burgle Flowering Farmstead, BFF. And I think that they've done like partnerships with them before, because I've heard I feel like I was watching a video of Alice and she said something like, oh, this is from Virgil or whatever, and then she got it from Power and Josh. But yeah, this one I think is big enough to go into this cup here as well. I am excited to start showing y'all the big boys. I have 2 that are here that I need to show y'all last because they're my favorite. I'm literally staring still right now. Like I cannot. That's how I feel right now. Okay, so let's start off with, let's go smallest to largest that are out here. So first I have this here, and this is a silver blush crossed with a red crystal. So obviously it looks very silver. It's not giving red. Is it even that? Yeah, it's a silver blush crossed with a red crystal. It's real cute. I think it's already glittery and glistening all over the place. So it's definitely showing that it's gonna be very silver blush heavy, but I like silver blush. So I'm excited about this one. And then this is kind of like a backup, because I do have another small seedling like that from them, but it's not doing the best. And also I got this because it came in a set, but the red crystal itself was going for $40, and I think the set was $45 or something like that. So I just figured I'd buy the set, because then I get 2 plants for a similar price that I would have paid for 1. And this here, I really think she picked me a real good one. I think she picked me a real good one. This is an Anthurium Michelle crossed by a Zara Michelle. So I'll put the parents there, but she picked me a really good one, because With red crystals, what I have learned, oh my God, bro, focus. With red crystals, what I've learned is that the red is recessive. So it doesn't have to have like red in the veins and red emergence, but I'm already seeing red in like, is it the midrib? The vein, the center vein, right? I'm already seeing the red remaining, and I'm just really excited. I think she picked me a very, very good one. A very, very good one. Like, shout out to you. You picked me a good one, girl. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out which one to show. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna show, actually, this one is a papillium. So a pap crossed with a pap bvep. So I'm hoping that this is going to get a little bit darker. So these leaves are pretty green right now, but I really liked this emergent, this one here, which funny enough, it's still soft even from, it's still like hardening off. I wonder if I should, let me see if I can look at the picture. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that this leaf is still soft. I wonder how long it takes for this leaf to harden off, but I really liked the way the veining was set up. I liked the veining because it's got like that pinkish setup in the inner. I really, really like that. That's very cute to me. I am hoping that it continues to get a little bit darker. It obviously does like harden off at as a darker green. Well, more of like a regular green, not quite dark green, but I'm hoping that it gets darker with time. So I'm gonna play around with this one a little bit and see if putting it in a specific spot in my cabinet is gonna allow it to like not grow, but get a little bit darker. So the next one that I got, I'm trying to go, I don't know, because I'm excited about this one. I can't even choose. Okay, let's start here. So this is gonna be one of the many, at this point, we're going into straight Carla hybrid territory. So this is one of the many ones. This is a silver blush crossed with a Carla. And I feel like it's obviously clearly taken on some of that Carla veination. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it looks, ooh, baby. It's very much like, I think it's bleeding a little bit, kind of like how a silver blush would bleed. But the veins are really like crisp, and the leaf is also darkening off so much. It's not as pale as I thought it was gonna be based on the picture. And I'm just really excited about this one. I'm like, I can't even explain. I'm so thrilled. Next here, this one in the box, she actually left a note. It was so cute. It was like, let me see if I can find it. Here's the little note, I thought that was really cute. It's like, oh, there's a little snag in the leaf, but it looks like it's gonna be amazing. And I was like, girl, I'm waiting to think there's gonna be a damn hole in a leaf. The snag is so inconsequential to me, but this is an AOS Carla crossed with, no, AOS BVEP crossed with a Carla Blackier QP, which is quarter pounder. And I am just real excited. The veining is looking really minimal. It's like the leaf is already getting very dark. So I'm trying to compare. Let me see if I can bring out another one. So you see how I said this one looked dark? This one is obviously darker than this one, and when they get closer you can really see. So this leaf is obviously getting dark, which I think is obviously BVEP. BVEPs are dark, and then I just like how crisp the veins are gonna be on it, but it looks like it's gonna have like that little pink sinus area that like I think Carla's have. I don't know, I'm really excited about this plant. Oh, I don't even know if I've been, but yeah, here are the parent plants of this one too. I'm just really excited. I think this is gonna be a banger upon bangers. Next up, I have a Carla by Seropap crossed back with Carla. Is that what this is, right? Yeah, so it's a Carla Seropap, and then it's crossed back to a Carla SKG clone. And I understand, because she be on the lives like, y'all need to get this is last of the ones, and I'm not, I'm gonna hold back the rest of them because these are gonna be bangers. I'm thrilled. Like, look at the little ribs. This one did come with like slight yellowing, which I think is just stress from shipping. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's literally probably just stressed out because it was cold. So this next one here, this is a Carla BVEP by Carla. So y'all can tell there's a theme here. I essentially got a lot of plants that were significantly cheaper than like Carla prices, that have a lot of Carla in it, so that I could get a Carla look or something close enough to Carla, but for not Carla price. So this is a Carla Bivet by Carla Blackier, S1, and this is by Jungle Deluxe. So they were selling it, but this is not their own specific hybrid. I really like this one. I liked this one specifically because it was dark and it kind of like, the veining is very crisp on it. It's not like as bleedy. So when you look at other Carlas, like, I don't think that their veination is always very tight. There is a little tight, like a little bit of bleediness to it sometimes. But this one is kind of like more so following like that Bevep striping downward kind of thing, but it looks a little bit brighter than, I guess, than what a Bevep would have. I'm not really sure, but I just liked how the veining was showing up. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this one continues to grow out to be. I'm very, very excited actually. All right, and then second to last, because the last one is the true banger here. And this one came with a nice new emergent. Ooh, get up on that. Oh, shut up. Yeah, that looks, literally to me, this looks just like a lot of the other Carlas that people are having, but this is a Carla Pap crossed back with a Carla RA5 by RA10. This is the leaf that sold me. This is the one that sold me. I'm in love. I'm in love. Like with this one, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this looks so, and it even like, it's not picking up. Bro, I understand now they be saying the color's not picking up, but it's way more pink in the vein right now than what is picking up on camera. Okay, so you can see it's really not picking up, but it's way more pink in that veining area. This is the newest leaf. I'm so excited. I can't even express to y'all how excited I am about this leaf overall and about this plant overall. Yeah, I don't even know. So all of these are also in cups because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm repotting them, but I'm just looking at this one. It is so nice. And like on the last one, you can see the little hint of pink stays into the sinus. You literally cannot see it on camera, and I don't know why. Maybe you kind of can see it. There's like a slight pinky, but it stays in that veining. And I just love how like it's got abs. It's a little bit like, what they be using, belate in the center. It's bumpy. I am really excited about this plant. So excited. But here goes the plant that shows you that I really did do one big one, my biggest one yet. For my birthday, I had to do me. I had to really show up for your girl, and I got me a Carla Blackier period. So not me gonna have a bunch of lookalikes, but this, you can already see the clear difference between them just with how dark the actual leaf is and how velvety it looks. It looks way more velvet than I think the rest that I've shown, even though they're all velvet, and it's significantly darker. It is the darkest one of all of the plants that I've gotten. The veining is so like, I don't know, how can it be crisp and veiny, crisp and bleedy all at the same time? Like it, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. And the Carla that I have is a Carla OG5 by RA4 crossed with a Carla T1. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to grow this out. And I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. This literally feels like when I first got into Hoyas, and I was excited and nervous, but like buying hella plants at the same time. But anywho, I am really excited. I hope y'all are feeling the joy for me. I hope y'all happy for me, because I know a lot of y'all really on the Hoya wave, and I'm on it too. I'm on it. I can't get off this week. Y'all see them. But I hope y'all happy for this little love that I found in the Anthurium. That said, let's go ahead and jump into repotting these because we have a lot of work to do. LOL, y'all. So who is a very funny girl? It's me. I completely messed up the footage of my repot, and I did not realize until I was done repotting, and literally I just watered in all the plants and everything. So instead of showing y'all the repot, I'm gonna just show y'all what I did with the plants, and then explain like my rationale behind it, and then that'll be that. So this long video won't be long. Might be. Okay, starting off by naming one, my knees are killing me. I need to pull back out my repotting table moving forward and sit in a chair, because this on the floor thing, as much as I enjoy doing it, long term, she's not working for you, girl. I need to accept that I'm getting older and move on. Anywho, starting off with these little sprouts, I have my Forgetii by Luxuriant sprouts here. All I did was swap out the moss for tree fern. I just want to touch. Doesn't feel like, it's not like sopping wet. I think I would put just, yeah, so I just added a little, just so that it's like actually wet and not, you know, because I think it was like closer to dry than to wet. But I have them inside of these little deli containers. This water bottle is Myco water because I'm committed. You hear me? Committed. I know that these, you really don't want these little guys to dry out at all. But I think keeping it in the closed thing is gonna help with that. My bad, y'all. I got locked in. I had to make sure I added enough moisture because I don't want the tree fern to be dry. I need it to be moist. Obviously not sopping, but yeah. Fingers crossed, things go well. And they're gonna be under enough light that they actually, like, the moisture is utilized. So there's that. I feel okay about that. Now, the rest of them, let's talk about it. So I had two other ones that came in the little tiny, like, what do you call them? Sauce containers? Yeah, sauce containers. And I potted them up. So this is the SKG Gray by Pink Lemonade that I have to actually ask about the other sprout from. This I put into a, it's like half of the, what size cup is it? It's like a real, like a little, this one. So this cup right here, I filled it halfway with leca, and then I did the rest, which was just like tree fern perlite mix, and I put it in here, and then I put a dome thingy on top just so I could keep the humidity on this one really high because it's gonna also still live within my second redsta. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the humidity doesn't drop on that one. And then the larger of the two sprouts, which is, this one is actually the SKG Gray by Brown Derby Zara. I put this into, it also has a leca layer, but then, and then you can see it's sitting inside this thing that is allowing to keep a minimal reservoir so it doesn't dry out. And then I'm keeping it in this dome thing until it puts out a bigger leaf. Not super huge, but once it starts looking like what my microgreens is looking like now is when I'll take the dome off of it. I think my microgreens is a little different because it adjusted. It didn't come from 100% humidity when it was like sizing up. So when I put it in the rest, it didn't matter because it was already in like 50s, 40s. You know, I had already been like moving it from a bin over into the Acre bar that doesn't have like 100% humidity. That thing was at like 40 to 60% humidity. So it did fine going into my redsta. And my redsta right now, I think I see it's at over 80% right now, but the lights are off, so that could also be why. Now, the other small, not quite seedlings, let me actually pour this off. So this is my Silver Blush by Red Crystal. So I guess these are my two Red Crystal-esque things. I put both the Silver Blush and then the Michelle by Zara Michelle into cups with no leca layers. I didn't think they needed it. So I did the same thing with my King of Spades. And then I'll just have it set, probably, maybe actually for ease of function and all that, I'll like leave them in this, but not so that they can have a reservoir. They won't have reservoirs, but I wanted to have it not have leca so that the roots could go a little bit deeper as they continue to grow, because they have more roots established than those little sprouts. And then once their roots hit the bottom and I can see like multiple roots on the outside is when I'll put them into a larger pot for them to really do size jumps for you grow out. Next here, this is my Carla Pap by Carla 5x10, and I have it in here. I watered it. I let the little runoff stay in the bottom here. I'm not keeping a super huge reservoir on any of them yet because I don't know what they're coming from. In fact, I'm actually thinking to myself, maybe don't even keep a reservoir on any of them and build to that. Let's let them, let's let them not, because you know what? I don't know what the vibe that they're coming from was, but I do know that eventually they'll be in reservoirs. So all of the ones potted in these, so I have the Carla Bivet by Carla S1 from Jungle Deluxe, the Carla Pap Carla is also, all of them are inside of these like cups that I got, which are technically parfait cups. I got this hack from, you already know it's from Alice, and I have leca layers at the bottom, And then they're sitting in like deli cups to keep slight reservoirs. And then the same thing is going with the Carlocero pap. And I'm just emptying out the reservoirs because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what the vibe was. And you know, a lot of them came moist, so they're back to that same level of moist. But I don't want them to take in too much water and like not adjust well. So we'll ease them into reservoir lifestyle. We're not gonna OD right now. But yeah, so I might as well show them to you one more time. Yeah, so this is the setup that they're all in. So here is the silver blush Carla, looking good. I removed a lot of the lower leaves of some of them too, just to kind of make it easy. Here is the one and only, you already know who she is. Yeah, this is Big Mama. Here is my actual Carla. I cannot believe that I own a Carla Blackie. Yay, stop playing with me. Anywho, thank you so much for coming and like hanging out. This video kind of went a little bit left, but I'm still gonna post it because why not? I want y'all to see all the Carlas I got, and I cannot wait to do a growth updates video on this specific batch of plants. I will probably be posting about them frequently. I'm not gonna hold you. I do want to do updates on my Anthurium overall. Let me know if y'all are actually interested. I know that like a lot of people enjoy Hoya content, so I get that, but I really am feeling the Anthurium bug. So with that being said, I think I want to do potentially an updates on like my Anthurium overall, but probably not these. Maybe in like the next couple weeks, because a lot is happening. If y'all just seen that tour, a lot is happening. Some of them they're sizing up. They're doing their big one. But alas, I might go ahead and put these into the cabinet. Maybe that'll be the next thing I show y'all actually. Maybe I'm not signing off. Let me put them in the cabinet and then I'll show you what they're looking like in their home, and then we could do an update from there. Okay, so here we are. We're by my Rudsta. I'm a little bit wary of the sound here, so if it's a little bit hectic, I apologize. And then also I'm gonna try to do stabilization because I'm holding my phone. But yeah, anyway, this is where I put the Pap by Pap VVEP, and then I have a couple Carla hybrids here as well. The actual Carla itself, I did put it down below because I read on Anthurium's website about like light requirements, and I know that it's just going off of his experience, but I'm gonna follow Grant's experience basically, because Grant's plants look really good, so I don't want to provide them with too much light. So I'm definitely going with the ranges that were mentioned, so probably not too much above 400 foot candles. I know some people are going really high, but I am not doing that. So the one that's in the highest light is the Pap by Pap VVEP, because I feel like that's one that could take that light. And then I have like the little seedlings underneath the Barina bar. The light is going to be diffused significantly, obviously, because they're within side of like enclosures and they're far away from it, so I think that's a good enough amount of light for them. And then over here there should be getting light from like this Barina bar here, and then there's one there, and I have the two like that are forward facing so that the light is cascading, because I kind of want the leaves to start facing forward so that you can see they're all kind of facing upward. But yeah, this is the setup. And then I put the little seedlings on this little rack thing here because there is light up here, and then I'll find something to put up there, but I don't think it could be any Anthurium for now, only because that is a lot of light that they're probably getting right there. So potentially we'll see what I add in there. If I was an orchid girl, I'd put an orchid in there, but I'm not an orchid girl, so I might need to, maybe I'll like put a couple Hoyas or something like that up there for now. But this is the vibe, this is the little setup, and I cannot wait for them to grow and get really lush. Okay, y'all, so I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for looking at the plants, for feeling the joy, feeling the excitement with me as I unbox them, and then also for seeing what they're looking like in their current setup in that Rudsta cabinet. I cannot wait for them to grow and fill out and just be lush. I am thrilled and excited. I am overcome with joy, and I had the happiest of birthdays this year. I'm actually about to get into scrapbooking. If y'all scrapbook, let me know, please. Let me know, in the comments below. But alas, let me know if there's anything y'all want to see coming up. I am really feeling the Anthurium bug, so I might keep talking about them. But there's a lot going on with the Hoyas too, so you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Talk to your girl, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.